My name is Kimberly. I'm an equipment installer for Frontier Communications. October 7, 2015, I was riding my bike on a bike trail alongside the highway, and a driver ran off the road and hit me. I was ejected 60 feet and I landed in a wood line, 10 feet into the wood line. When the first responders got there, it took them 15 minutes to extricate me. From there, they flew me to Tampa General, where I was seen by Dr. Meir of Florida Orthopaedic Institute. I was in and out of consciousness. And the next real lucid moment I had was 2 days later. I woke up. They had done the first surgery on my right femur and my right tibia, and my left leg had a fixator around it. I was diagnosed with a broken pelvis, a broken right femur, a broken right tibia and fibia, a broken left tibial plateau, and a broken ankle. It hurt a lot. It was very painful. I could not bear weight for 3 months. I stayed in the ICU for 12 days, after which they moved me to the rehabilitation section of the hospital, where I stayed for another 2 weeks. And they sent me home by ambulance. I had to be transported home by ambulance, and where I was set up with a hospital bed, where I would still remain non-weight bearing for another month. I followed up with Dr. Meir shortly after I got home. He took x-rays. I was healing, progressing. I followed up again 30 days later. Same thing, x-rays, progressing good. And that was the end of the time for my weight bearing. He sent me to the Florida Orthopaedic Institute's rehabilitation on Bloomingdale, where I had to learn to walk again, which that right there was the most painful. But it was made easier by the staff. I was there for approximately 8 months, so each therapist had a chance to work with me. Not only was it I had physical disabilities and physical pain, I had a lot of emotional and mental, and they worked with me on that. Not to the point of feeling pity for me. It was like, okay, yeah, we know it hurts, but you're gonna do it anyway. I didn't know whether I'd work again. I had a child to raise. I didn't know how that was gonna turn out. But slowly, through the therapy, I was able to get a lot of that back. I'm back to traveling. Going through the airport screening is not a hassle like I thought it would be. I'm able to get around, get up the stairs. I live in a 2-story home, so the stairs were a challenge at first, but I can get up them. I'm back to work. I'm doing what I was doing. I have to stick with the gym, just to get for strength training, get my strength up. I'm able to, actually get up off of the couch. I can just get up with no hands. When I do it, it's like, wow, just think a year ago you couldn't do this. And there was no pressure like, oh, by 1 month you should be running, or, it was at my pace, whatever I was comfortable with, not getting too comfortable. Like, okay, Kim, you've done this enough. Let's move on to something a little more challenging. People would ask me, like my coworkers, can you do this? Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna know until I try it, so let's go try it, So everything's a challenge now. It's like, okay, challenge accepted. The best part is just getting my life back. Being able to do the activities that I did before, and even some that I haven't thought of, before. I didn't realize that there are people that do what Florida Orthopaedic Institute does. They put my body back together. They put me back together. If you ever were to find yourself in that situation, Florida Orthopaedic Institute is the place to be. And Dr. Meir is the doctor to go to.